Wow, time is going. April's almost done, but tomorrow it's finally here. I've talked about this subject a few times in my past videos. I'm looking forward to this more than I was WrestleMania, and that is something I still believe in. Tomorrow is the greatest Royal Rumble network special. 50-man Royal Rumble, 7 titles on the line, and lots more. Lots more. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy here, Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up. It is time for another predictions video, just a few weeks after the last one. And then next week, we're going to get Backlash, so I'll be back for that too. And like I said, I could not be more happier right now. It's been a busy week because stuff is going on. But at the end of it, we've got the greatest Royal Rumble coming up. Will it be the greatest? Debatable. But that is what the show is hyping itself to be. If you have not seen the arena, it looks incredible, and it looks like we're getting pyro as well. I know this show has been controversial for many reasons, real world reasons, and the industry's reason. I'm not really going to go into that because that is way outside of my knowledge right now. So I'm going to stick to predictions and really hoping this show is going to do some great things for WWE because I'm really looking forward to it. Let's start off. Now, as usual, we have the wonderful people from Cultaholic. This time 3 have predicted, and that would be Sam, Jack, and Adam J. Pacitti. And I am basing mine off of theirs, which are very similar to mine, almost identical. And congratulations to them for getting over 300,000 subscribers. Get in there, lads. Now we really move in, though. Time to get serious. But I'm amped. I'm excited. I haven't seen you people for a while. What's going on? Let me know. First off, casket match. The Undertaker is coming back once again. And after WrestleMania, I'm curious to see how long this match is going to be. Now, it was supposed to be Rusev, then it became Chris Jericho, and now we're back to Rusev. Undertaker versus Rusev, first time I'm ever going to see this with my eyes, one-on-one in a casket match. I'm picking The Undertaker, as have all 3 members of Cultaholic that were in the predictions video of their own, for the reasons of, it's The Undertaker. I don't think he's going to lose in Saudi Arabia. His next loss, if ever, I can't see happening there, honestly. And I hate to say it, but I'm really hoping this is Rusev's last match. I think it's time for him to say goodbye to the WWE and branch off, find somewhere where they will make you the big deal that you deserve to be. I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm really getting sick of seeing Rusev put down and down again. It's like the Toronto Maple Leafs, trying to make the comeback, but in the end always coming down. And that's not everyone's fault. That's not certain faults, but there are faults and decisions that could be made to prevent. And this is just a small rant of mine. Nothing serious. Back to wrestling. I picked The Undertaker. And like I said, I'm really curious to see how long this match will go. Moving on, we have a one-on-one match between 2 of the greats and a classic that I'm really looking forward to. I don't really care if this match is good or bad. It's just going to be nice to see them wrestle once again. It was one of my favorite matches from 2008 at Night of Champions for the WWE Championship back then. They had a really good match at WrestleMania 22 as well. In my opinion, I liked that match better than I liked John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. Other reasons, and I'm talking about the WrestleMania main events, of course, from 22 and 23. I like 22 better. We had Batista and The Undertaker at 23. That should have been the main event. Just saying. Opinions. Moving on, though, to my official prediction, I see John Cena winning this match after losing to The Undertaker and not being on TV for a bit, but I think the breakup with Nikki Bella might have really left him, really hurting the inside. I'm sorry. Again, not my business. But John Cena, do your thing. Entertain the crowd. They will give you their love, I'm sure, but there's always the haters. It's alright. I see John Cena beating Triple H in what should be a classic match. Yeah, pretty much that's it for me. Moving on. The first of 7 title matches. And as far as I know, there's no matches yet announced for the kickoff show. And I tried to do this as late as I possibly could, ladies and gentlemen, but I haven't heard anything yet. I've only heard that the panel might consist of Booker T, Jerry Lawler, and Jim Ross. Can we avoid Byron Saxton and all other newbies this time, please? It's all about King and JR, and I'm fine with Booker T. Okay, now, back to the title matches. Like I said, I haven't heard any matches for the kickoff yet, so it seems like this time the Cruiserweight title is going to be put on the main show. It is Cedric Alexander, the new Cruiserweight champion, defending his first defense on television and seen by the eyes of the people. And by TV, I mean the network, of course. Defending against not Buddy Murphy, no, because he was unable to make the weigh-in, and he now weighs over 205 pounds. That is the limit, so he got booted out of that match. We had a gauntlet, which I was hoping it would consist more than 5 people. Very easy to predict in the end. It should have been Drew Gulak. It should have been Drew Gulak. You guys need to get Gulak going in that position. But I'm glad he's still technically around it. But I want Drew Gulak as Cruiserweight champion. I want that character to fully evolve. I am enjoying it. It's not, though. It's Kalisto. A really weak win against Drew Gulak, who already had 2 pretty decent matches beforehand with Tony Nese and Mustafa Ali. It's Kalisto versus Cedric Alexander. I am, of course, going with Cedric Alexander, as did all 3 members of Cultaholic. Adam Pacitti did pick Triple H for the John Cena match, though, which is interesting, but anything could happen, right? Maybe. But I'm picking Cedric. I agree. I don't see Cedric losing the title right away, especially to another face. And Kalisto really hasn't been doing the greatest out of his group. I have enjoyed more Dorado and Grand Metalik these days. And by Dorado, I mean Lince Dorado. They beat Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa recently on 205 Live in a decent match. I enjoyed it. So I was hoping to see them and the opposite tag team they faced in the gauntlet, but they were not. Kalisto, not so much interested in right this second. Cedric, Age of Alexander continuing. Moving on to title match number 2. Bludgeon Brothers SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions defending against the Usos. Everyone has the Bludgeon Brothers. I have the Bludgeon Brothers. Are you kidding me? Why would they lose the championships right away? I doubted them at WrestleMania, but I am certainly not doubting them here. I am picking the Bludgeon Brothers to keep the championships. There's no Naomi distractions this time. Sorry. And I was really hoping the Usos would go to Raw, but they haven't. So, hate to say it, but Bludgeon Brothers are going to try to get through you, and eventually, what's going to happen, Usos? Are you going to be, like, as regular as the New Day? Not that that's a bad thing, but there's so much more potential these days. And I want the New Day to come back, too, but they've got their comedy to back them up and everything. Usos, you need a little bit more than that. We'll see what happens. Moving on. The Raw Tag Team Championships, which are vacant, hopefully going to find some new owners at this show, because can we at least get one title change at this show, please? No draws, no DQs, please. It is the team of The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, the former champions, when they lost them at WrestleMania to Braun Strowman and a child named Nicholas. Yes, that actually did happen. Facing the winner of the little tournament on the past couple episodes of Raw, not counting this week, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. And I am once again going with the obvious, as every member of the Cultaholic team is predicted in the video. Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy are going to win those titles, and I'm really looking forward to see how that's going to shape up the tag team division and hopefully make it more entertaining as well. I'm really hoping that they win the titles, and at SummerSlam, they will lose them to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which also gives KO the Triple Crown Grand Slam win that he needs. I want them to feud, and I think I'd really enjoy it, and so will the wonderful people, including you. We'll see what happens. I'm picking Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. Moving on. We are on to the United States Championship picture of the champion Jeff Hardy, recently new champion, as was Jinder before he lost it, facing said man, Jinder Mahal. It's Jinder Mahal getting his rematch against Jeff Hardy for the United States Championship. The winner apparently will face Randy Orton at Backlash for said championship. We saw what happened on SmackDown. Sunil Singh interfered, cost Randy Orton a match with Shelton Benjamin while attacking Jeff Hardy's leg. And Jinder Mahal has lost 2 matches in a row recently on TV. The said earlier against Jeff Hardy for the United States Championship, but he also lost to Chad Gable. Does Jinder Mahal get the championship back in Saudi Arabia? Yes. Now, I know you guys should know that I'm a big gender booster, but I'm hoping this doesn't throw Jeff Hardy out of the picture entirely. I am taking a big gamble with this one, but here's what I see happening. I picked it a lot. I picked it. What am I? The tongue not cooperating as usual. I picked a lot of good things so far. Good reactions that the crowd will hopefully enjoy. But this is a title change I see happening just for the fact of, okay, we did have a heel win on this show, but it moves into a triple threat. Jinder Mahal, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton United States Championship at Backlash, where Jinder Mahal will lose it again to somebody. I'm not sure yet who. We'll see what happens. I could be wrong right now, but if this happens, props to me, and I will predict the winner of that in the Backlash predictions video. We'll see. I see a triple threat for that championship occurring at Backlash. It's still a dual-branded pay-per-view. We can have championship matches against other brands. That's just the way I see it go. Jinder Mahal wins the championship back from Jeff Hardy. Maybe Jeff Hardy wins it back at Backlash. Or maybe Randy Orton steals it and finally gets one over Jinder on pay-per-view. You never know. But I do see Jinder Mahal winning the United States Championship for a second time. Sorry, Jeff Hardy. The other Singh brother might even come back at this point. We're still waiting for him. Samir Singh, we need you back, buddy. Moving on. We now have the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, WWE Championship match. And now, Nakamura is a full-on heel. Music has been updated, and I love it. At first, when I heard about it, I didn't see SmackDown. I didn't see all of it live, so when I heard about it, I was thinking, oh, they did get rid of it. Oh, well, he is a heel now. I guess we really can't have the crowd singing along, even though Sami Zayn still gets the treatment. Do not change his music. His is gorgeous. But Nakamura's hasn't changed the way I thought it was. No, those vocals are sick. They have done an amazing job transforming that music into something awesome, and I'm really, really proud of everyone who made that decision real. So, what happens here? It's Nakamura versus AJ again. Nakamura has been low-blowing Styles left and right. I see AJ retaining once again. See, the thing is, I'd love to see Nakamura as champion, but I'm not getting suckered into this like I did WrestleMania. Not again. Not again. I can't see it happening here, but later on. This isn't the end. No. If they can still continue Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, there's an NXT spoiler right there. Sorry if you haven't seen it yet, but that feud is still going. Then this one sure as heck can, at least a Backlash and possibly beyond. What do I see happening? I see AJ going for a low blow, but, pardon me, the tongue once again, out of place. I see Shinsuke Nakamura once again going for a low blow, but he grabs his arm in pain after, because AJ's wearing a cup. I did not think about this until just in a recent video, which just happens to be the Cultaholic predictions. I love the idea. I'm totally into that idea, and I'm going to invest in it into the predictions. I agree with Adam Pacidi's change in AJ Styles. I am putting my prediction on that. AJ keeps the WWE Championship. No complaints. Nakamura, do not give up, though. You have certainly earned it, and I can't wait to see you do it. But not here. Not here. In time. Which I know a lot of people are getting sick of waiting, but in time, at least maybe another 2 months. We should not have to wait until the summer. No. Moving on. We have reached the ladder match of the evening. What do we got? We got a Rumble casket match, ladder match, steel cage match. My goodness, the stipulations are endless. It is a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. It's the champ, Seth Rollins, the man, defending against Finn Balor. Is he a demon? Nah, because they just don't like to do that anymore. The Miz, the former champion, and Samoa Joe, a guy who just got thrown into this all of a sudden, but it's totally fine. I don't really see any surprises occurring in this match. Even though I've picked Jinder Mahal to win, as I've said, my pick for Jinder is because I do believe he'll win, but lose the championship back to SmackDown at Backlash. Here, I don't really see any swerves here. I see Seth Rollins keeping the championship in this match. Which I hate to say, and no, Joe and The Miz can come out of this fine, because they're going in their own programs. Although the Joe Reigns feud seems short-lived if Joe is still on SmackDown. But that's okay. It's Samoa Joe. Find something to do. But Finn Balor. Oh, Finn Balor. What's happening? What is happening, my friend? I really believed he was going to win it at WrestleMania. But I love Seth Rollins, so no hate. But Finn, what's going on? We need a heel turn. No point in turning Seth heel again right now. Finn, decisions. Decisions, my friend. But I do see Seth Rollins keeping the championship. I agree full on with all Cultaholic members here. Moving on, Steel Cage match. Universal Championship. Roman Reigns, challenger. Brock Lesnar, champion. What happens here? We got trolled for a whole year into thinking, Roman's just going to win the title in another main event. He'll beat Brock Lesnar. Yeah, whoopsie-doo. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. What? Brock Lesnar retained. They got us. So what happens here? Does the company believe this is the right time in Saudi Arabia, a place where the crowd may not be so anti-Roman as the United States? I'm not sure. Everyone here has actually picked Roman Reigns to win it. And I guess in the end, I'm going to have to say, yes, I think Roman Reigns is going to win. Why? Well, it's come back to once again, I got to move up a little bit for this one, to discuss in depth with you wonderful people. Brock Lesnar just doesn't like Roman Reigns. He refuses to put him over in any kind of big situation these days. This is what I'm personally believing. I'm going off rumors, but just opinion, because we all have it. So, WrestleMania 34. I'm not getting pinned by him. No. So, it's a steel cage match. All Roman has to do is get out of the cage, and it seems like this is the way the title reign is going to end, and Roman Reigns finally gets it. And I'm not putting hate on that. I didn't really have any hate with Brock keeping it because it got me interested. And now here I think is a smart decision. And good relationship with Saudi Arabia, big world title change. I am fine with that as well. So, I see Roman winning it. I don't see Brock getting pinned and not submitting. Haha, no, that ain't happening. So, yeah, Roman gets it. Brock's a little bit mad. His contract may not be as long as a lot of people thought when he renewed it. It might just be going to SummerSlam. I want Lesnar Lashley. Please, I'm begging you. I've been dying to see this for years. Please. Even if Brock wins, that's how far I'm going to go into this. I just want to see Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. Please. But moving on. It is the match which hopefully will be the main event, because I just discussed my opinions of a big world title change at this show. That might be the main event. I know everyone's thinking, well, hang on a second. The show is called The Greatest Rumble, right? Come on, the 50-man has to be the main event. Well, debatable. And I'm hoping the Royal Rumble is the main event because it's what I'm looking forward to the most. It's a 50-man Royal Rumble. There has to be some kind of surprise. I'm really hoping some of the local talent from Saudi Arabia gets in it too. I'm perfectly fine with that. They've been trying them out recently, and some of them are looking really great from what I've seen on YouTube. And then there's the picks going in. We have 3 different predictions here. Adam has picked John Cena. I doubt it, but possible. Sam Driver, Braun Strowman. Smart pick, but no. I'm going with Jack. The winner of this match is Daniel Bryan. It's a good feel moment to send the entire crowd happy. Everyone around the world knows the yes chant. There's no hate. Daniel Bryan is going to win this match. This is what everyone has been wanting to see for years. Daniel Bryan is going to win the Royal Rumble. Well, not the Royal Rumble that we're all used to with its stipulations in January, but a Royal Rumble. The greatest Royal Rumble. Daniel Bryan must win this match. And if he doesn't, not the biggest deal in the world, honestly, but that's what I really want to see. I know he has a problem with The Miz and Big Cass right now, but come on. And if he doesn't win, who could it be? Maybe it will be Braun Strowman or John Cena. Maybe Bobby Lashley, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho. Could be a huge surprise. But in the end, these are my predictions for the greatest Royal Rumble ever. I hope you all find time to watch and enjoy. I'm really looking forward to the show. I've taken a couple of gambles in this, but that's the way I see it going. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Are you looking forward to this show? Do you see this being the biggest show of the year? Is this not exciting to you? Do you see this as just a cheap trick to make us watch and be terrible? I certainly hope not, but let me know. I will see you all for my I was about to say reactions. No, I don't do full reactions to the show. I apologize, that's not me. Follow Cultaholic and What Culture. They do that. Wonderful people. Check out my results and review video on Saturday. And before I go, here's just one more message. Message I like to deliver at the end of every video. To get you ready for what comes next. Make sure you all keep it real.